My name's James Nicholson. I hope you guys are well. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, everyone. We hit 1 million views on the channel officially now. Yesterday I said that we were probably going to hit it, and we hit it overnight. So thank you to everyone that has been watching the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about inflation, what's happened. It's not good news. What does that mean for house prices and interest rates? We'll discuss that here today as well. And next target is 10,000 subscribers. Now, I think we're going to hit this fairly quickly now because it's really starting to get some momentum, the channel. So do smash subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. Let's get some more views on this channel now. So smash the like button, tickle the like button, do something to the like button over there, guys. Take 2 seconds and it will really help push this video out to more people. So inflation data came out today and we were expecting inflation to drop to 6.5%. It didn't. And this was not good news. No one was really expecting this. Inflation sat at 6.7%, mostly driven by oil, petrol, that kind of stuff. And that's because obviously you've got the conflict in Israel and the Gaza Strip. You've still got the Ukrainian war, and the Russians and the Saudis has decided to reduce the amount of oil in the market, which drives up the price, which is good for them. So that's going to hit us significantly. It's kept our inflation higher. So what else is going on? Well, is there any positive news in there? Yes, but not as good as you think. Now, you'll read this headline in the news and it will say, food inflation has dropped for the first time in 2 years. Sounds great. Food inflation is down 0.1%, like nothing. So food inflation 0.1% down. I mean, that's nothing. And that still means that food is still going up really fast, just less fast, marginally less fast. And that really hits people on lower incomes the hardest. You think the energy bills, the food bills, these are the things that most of their disposable income go towards. Wealthy people, they're not really hit by this stuff. In fact, they'd probably benefit from inflation because if they've got debt, it's getting eroded. So what was really dropping at the moment is dairy goods. So you've got milk, egg and cheese. Now, that's good for my missus because she sells brownies and her ingredients have gone through the roof. In fact, you might want to do me a quick favour here. I will really appreciate this if you comment below and say you did this. She sells these incredible homemade brownies. Strange one to be talking around on this video, but they were eaten by Prince William and Kate Middleton. They absolutely loved it, sent her a letter. She's doing these Halloween ones. I'm going to put a link below. Go and grab a box of them. They're crazy good. If you've got kids, they will love them. So do that way here. Go and grab a box of Chockneys brownies. But yeah, she's going to be slightly impressed by that one. Milk, egg and cheese. And now she's going to get flooded with orders from you guys, which is good. Rishi Sunak. Now, he's saying that his target is inflation at 5.3% by the end of the year. So 2 months left. Now, he's saying that that's his top priority. That's all that matters at the moment is that we do that. But I'm really struggling, like genuinely, not to be a bash of the Conservatives or bash Labour. I mean, we've talked about Labour abolishing leasehold the other day, and a lot of people think that that's just not possible. But what is the government actually doing to help with inflation? I don't know of any policies. Maybe there are some and I've missed them. Can you let me know in the comments so I can go off and do some more research on it? Because I just feel like nothing's being done. The Bank of England are doing a little bit. They're raising interest rates, but raising the interest rates isn't really helping either because the inflation is on the supply side. We can't control the price of oil. Like, it doesn't work like that. But what are the government doing? I'm just really uncertain what's happening. It's a strange comment from Sunak to say it's his #1 priority. Doesn't seem to be done nothing for me. Core inflation is important. That's the one that we need to look at. Now, that's what we're going to talk about next. So core inflation is down. So core inflation was at 6.2. It's down to 6.1%. That's good. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you look at the markets, and they'll start pricing in now where they feel interest rates are going to be. Lots of people are getting interviewed on this stuff. They believe that the Bank of England will still pause interest rates in November, which will be really, really good news if that's true. And so that's the belief, is that interest rates could stay the same, because although the main headline inflation number hasn't changed, core inflation is going down, and they might just pause. Now, what does that mean for us as investors and homeowners? That's what this channel is about, right? Well, it means that, look, it's probably going to be longer, at least a month longer, until any sort of interest rate drop happens. That's definitely going to be the case, because they're not going to drop the interest rates until the inflation is around 2-3%. That's just the flat out fact. So that's going to be another month that gets pushed out. How does that hit house prices? Well, it will just prolong the down period. It will prolong the market recovery. And so, yeah, it might mean that house prices go down that little bit more. I don't know how much, but it will go down a little bit more, and it'll be more painful for longer. Because what I think is going to happen is, when we eventually do stop dropping interest rates, I think there's a lot of people just sitting on the side of the market that are interested in buying. They want to buy. They've got the money to buy, but right now they're waiting for the market to bottom out. And the indication that the market bottoms out is when the interest rates start dropping. Now, I don't think the interest rates are going to go down to 1% again. I think you're going to get a 3.5% to 4% will be more the norm with the interest rates for the next 10 years. I think on the longer term basis, that's where we'll sit. But I think even if we go down to 4.5%, I think the property market will start to kick into gear. That will take time because we have a lag. So always on all of this stuff, all the stuff we talk about house prices, it's so delayed, isn't it? The lag in the data. But I think between 3 and 6 months after we see that, you'll start to see some price increases again. There's some data that's come out today that says house prices have come up a little bit with the land registry stuff. We'll talk about that in a video soon. But yeah, I just think that it's going to delay the recovery down. The fact that this inflation is really sticky is not great for anyone. And that's really, really frustrating. Now, where is the silver lining in all of this? Well, if you've got debt, then your debt's still getting eroded at 6.7% per year. That's relatively positive. Wages also are up higher. So that's another positive, actually. So wages are up higher than inflation at the moment, which is good. Private sector is outstripping the public sector. That's good, because that means affordability is improving on a month-by-month basis for people. If inflation can drop and wages can continue to rise, that is going to be really important with the affordability of properties. And so we've still got interest rate deals coming, improving. Virgin have just got a new deal out this week that is the best 5-year deal in the market at the moment. And so there is still that competition amongst lenders. That's really, really important. But the real kickstart to get back because of this week's data is going to be even slower than we all could hope for. So not a great report, really. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do comment below. Do smash the like button. Do subscribe and hit the bell. And go and check out some more content. We've got 500, nearly 600 videos now. So there's some great stuff on there. Why don't you go and watch this one right here.